Hello everyone, welcome to Monica's Spiritual Seeker. Today's reading we're going to look into all about your future spouse, about their personality, how they could be, how your relationship could be. There are two piles over here. This is the first pile, the yellow heart, the second pile, the blue heart. So please take a moment, meditate on the cards and use your intuition to choose the pile. You could also pause the video to meditate on them. And when you're ready, we'll begin with the first pile. Welcome pile 1, all those who've chosen the yellow heart. So we're now going to look into all about your future spouse and see what comes up for you. I'll first like to call in your guardian angel spirit guides to please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me all about my lovely pile 1's future spouse, please. How they are, what personality do they have, and how could their relationship be with my pile 1, please. Now pile 1, I always recommend to look at the shuffling. In this way, you'll be able to connect with the energy. And, if you're not feeling the connect, you're more than welcome to choose the other pile. All right. So please guide and tell me about my pile 1's future spouse, please. Future spouse, please. Okay. Please tell me about my pile 1's future spouse, please. Right. So we have here the 7 of coins, death, moving on, right? Okay, next we have abundance. Interesting, we have 2 yellows over here. We have the world card, perfection. And we have, the King of Pentacles. Wow. And I'm feeling the need to kind of pick up one more card from here. Right. Thank you, my angels. And we have, oh my God, solar plexus chakra. Can you see that? Right. Wow. Okay. So this is a very, very strong message for you here, pile 1, definitely. So before starting pile 1, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this reading, but if you do, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. It would mean a lot. Thank you. And if you'd like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, all the details are mentioned in the description box below. And I've had experience of reading this tarot for the last 17 years. So I'm sure you're going to get a lot of knowledge if you'd like to learn and be a certified tarot reader. All right. So let's now dive into the reading. Now, what I'm seeing here very, very strongly is you can see that as well. We have a lot of yellow over here. Definitely, your future spouse's solar plexus chakra is very, very activated. Okay. What I'm seeing with this is this person has a beautiful balance between the mind and the heart. And yes, they are someone here who has the gut instincts, but they're not someone here to blindly follow the gut instincts as well. Okay, that's why I'm seeing that, they use their mind and the heart before making a decision. They are someone here who takes a lot of time to decide something. So even when it comes to you and your connection and relationship, you will be in a relationship with this person for a while, for a long time, or they would have known you for a while before feeling comfortable enough to take things forward or move things forward with you. They need to be very, very sure that, with whom they're investing their life, it's something that's going to make them feel fulfilled, and it's going to give them lifelong happiness and not just short-lived. So this person is not someone who is very quick or very impulsive. Right? They are very cautious and they think a lot before taking a step or from moving forward in their life. This also means that if they are in a particular connection or relationship where they're unhappy, they would take a while to come out of that as well, because even then they would have invested so much into that relationship. So they wouldn't want to just, come out from them. Even if it starts getting toxic, they take a while to analyze the situation, work on it, try to repair it before moving forward. And the reason I'm saying this is because for a lot of you, your future spouse would have probably come out of a connection that was not serving them, come out of a relationship that they were unhappy with. This necessarily I'm not seeing as a romantic relationship. It could be where their environment at home was quite toxic. The relationship with their parents were not that great. So it could be any of that sort as well. But there is something here where they stayed in for a very long time because they tried to make it work before actually moving on from that connection or relationship. Okay. So like I said, they, invest a lot. If they do believe in something, they put in their everything and they really try their best then to make that work. So they're not someone who is very quick in making decisions. Now, from the zodiac signs perspective, I'm getting a lot of earth energy over here and water as well. There could be heavily a Scorpion as well that I'm seeing here, right? So again, it's someone here who likes changes in their life, but slow changes. They do not like things to be, out of balance. They like things to stay the way it is. They like structure. They like stability. They're not impulsive at all. This means also that this person would provide you a lot of stability here, Pal 1. We have it a King of Pentacles. So, and we also have the Abundance card. So you have 2 cards here that signify a lot of abundance. So this person here is coming from wealth. This person could be someone who is in an authoritative position, is someone here who could have their own business or much higher in their ranking. Because this would be someone who, this is a person who gives orders and not really someone who takes orders, right? Or it could also be possible that they have inheritance wealth. Because for some of them, I'm seeing there is inheritance that is coming their way. So this person here has no dearth of money. For them, money is something that comes very natural to them. Okay, it's not someone here from, rags to riches. No, I'm not saying that. This person here has been always associated with money. So they look at money very differently. They look at money like a friend and not something that they are hoping and wishing, to do something really big in life and desire money. No, money has been their friends ever since. So they've always been a part of wealth, and that's why they kind of accept it. And they're quite generous with it as well. They know that money is not going to run out for them. They're not afraid of money. They're not fearful of money. They're very confident when it comes to money here. Now, this person is also a perfectionist, right? They like things to be done. Your future spouse would like things to be done in a perfect way. And that's how they see it. They could be someone very methodical, very organized. Someone who would maybe like to fold their clothes in a particular way. They'd like to see their things arranged in a particular way. So they're extremely organized here. And, who likes to look after themselves, who is very intelligent, definitely very intelligent that I'm seeing here. And who also could be, have a very smiling personality, someone who is very approachable. Okay, not someone here who is unapproachable, very, very approachable here. One thing about your future spouse, they are also very secretive. Okay, they would not like your relationship here to get public very soon. I'm seeing here, like I said, first of all, this person needs to be sure. Second thing, they would only make this public once everything is 1000% sure between the two of you. So your relationship would be a secret for quite a while here that I'm seeing. This person is someone very reliable, very stable. Once they hold your hand, no matter what happens, they're not going to leave it. Okay, no matter what happens here, they'll always be by your side through thick and thin. Someone whom you can depend on, someone you can rely on, someone you can trust. So it's a very, very trustworthy person. Like I said, they're good in keeping secrets. By that, I don't mean that this person wants to hide from you. By that, what I mean is that whatever you share with this person is not going to go to a third party. They're not going to reveal it to anyone else. It's going to be kept very safely here with this person until you tell them so. Okay? And the other beautiful thing about this person, they're quite helpful. They're very, very helpful. If somebody here, is in need of money for any reason, or is struggling because of their security, this person will not hesitate to assist them, to help them to grow in their life. So it's a very self-assured, okay, and secured person here that we're seeing. very, very secured. Now, two things are coming up for you. Either this person will be exactly your same age, or there could be a big age gap, right? So not kind of in between. So it's either you're there with this, spot on same age, or there's going to be a big age gap between the two of you. That's how I'm seeing the situation over here. But this person is always in the light. They are not in the dark. Even if they are in the dark, they will not stay there for too long. They'll make plans on how to move forward from it. So although, I said that this person will try to make things work, even if they're in a toxic environment, once it gets a bit too toxic or out of hand, this person will not hesitate to move on away from the situation. They are a very light person, very, very, bright person, someone whom people generally get very attracted to, someone people want to be in their energy. Their energy level is extremely, extremely high. Okay. So, is this person romantic? Yes. Will this person give you stability? Yes. Will they adore you? Absolutely yes. This is someone whom everybody would want to have as a life partner. Someone would, because you would want someone whom you can trust, someone to be with you through thick and thin, and someone to always be there with, having this ears for you. They're very, very good listeners. They will listen to you more than what they actually speak. The one thing that you might not really appreciate is this person not telling you things about someone else. Okay, like although they love to talk, they would not be gossipers. They would not be revealing someone else's secrets and what's happening in someone else's life. That's the only thing that might, slightly frustrate you, because you would want to know everything, what's happening here in this person's life. All right, Pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, you can find all the details in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye. Welcome, Pile 2, all those who've chosen the blue heart. We're now going to look into all about your future spouse and see what message your guides and angels want to bring up. All right, so I'll first like to call in your guardian angel, spirit guides. Please come to me, please speak to me, please guide and tell me all about Pile 2's future spouse, please, their personality, how they could be like, and what their relationship could be like. Pile 2, I always recommend to view the shuffling. In this way you can connect with the energy, because if you're not feeling the connect, you're more than welcome to choose another pile. All right, Pile 2. My angels, please guide and tell me about Pile 2's future spouse, please. Pile 2's future spouse, please. Thank you. Wow, okay. Right, Pile 2. Let's see, what do we have here? So first we have here prosperity begins. We have the truth. Soulmate. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords here, Ace of Cups, impartiality. Wow, we have impartiality and truth. Okay, Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I love how, cards come out that are very synchronized and they're from completely different decks. Similarly, something similar happened in Pile 1 as well, actually. Anyway, Pile 2, before beginning your reading, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. So please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and help grow this channel. It would mean a lot. Thank you. And if you'd like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, I have 17 years of experience with tarot. So definitely you're going to learn a lot. So if you're interested in any of them, you can find all the details in the description box below. All right. So let's begin. Pile 2, you and this person have a past life connection. All right. You and your future spouse, it will not be the first time that you both are going to meet or you both will be together. No, this has been going on since lifetimes here, because definitely I'm seeing here soulmate. So, and I'm also seeing here the Judgment card, which quite a lot of times is something related to your past, is something related to your karma here. So you both have a very deep bond between the two of you, right? Very, very deep, I'm saying. There are a lot of experiences that you both have to go through together, and this person is your soulmate, okay? So I just want to start off with that, which is extremely beautiful, because I must tell you, a lot of times that, when people meet a future spouse, a lot of time is their karmic. But for you, I'm not seeing that. This person here and you have this beautiful and wonderful connection and relationship here. So let's, start with your future spouse. They would be head over heels, all right? They would be someone who would love you and adore you. And the thing, though, I'm seeing here for you is that it's going to be both sides. It's not one-sided, or this person loves you more than, you do. No, I'm seeing here both of you would have this tremendous amount of love towards each other. And you both would be working like a team, right? Everything you both would be doing together. This person would want you to always do things with them. Although, yes, you both could be in very different careers. This person could be someone who is very independent, who does not like really to depend on someone else. They could be having their own set of work that they like doing on their own. So they love their independence, but at the same time, they love to share their life with you. They would want to share everything with you. They're definitely here sharing their cups with you. That means their love and emotions, but they also want to share their materialistic life with you. They kind of feel like, you both would be a team and you both would be on this together and grow things together and start from scratch. Right? So that's how this person is. This person is very, very down to earth. This person is someone whom I'm seeing here, okay, that when you both come together, this person will not be having a lot of material wealth. But the moment you both kind of cross each other's path in life, that's when this person's destiny and life is going to change. And that's why I'm seeing here that the moment you two come together, the wealth would start coming in, the abundance in life would start coming in, right? So when you meet this person initially, there is a chance where this person is not very materialistically well off, okay? That's how I'm seeing here. Now, with truth and impartiality, right? Even if you're not a reader, I'm sure it's kind of a little bit more transparent from that. This person is someone, your future spouse will be someone who would not be partial. They would like to stand up for what they think is correct, for what they think is true. So they could be someone also who is more like an awakened soul. And that's why, they're not running after fake happiness. They're not running after pleasure. They're running after real things in life. And by real thing is, they want you to be happy. They want your connection to be beautiful and successful because they know this is what will eventually bring them the real happiness in life. So similarly here, what I'm saying is that your future spouse would always stand up for what is right, for what is true. Even if they feel in your connection that they have done a mistake, they will not hesitate to accept that. They will not hesitate to tell you, to apologize and tell you that, yes, they've done something wrong and they probably deserve, maybe like a punishment or something. So in short, I'm trying to say that this person is not afraid to face the consequences in life. And they would really try their best. They really try their best to be an honest person, to be an honest human being, and live their life with truth and honesty. Okay, that's how. So this person is really wants to be a very, very clean-hearted person. They would be extremely good in communication. You would love communicating with them, talking to them here. There's someone with the Knight of Swords. Swords is someone who, speaks well, who thinks well. There's a lot of clarity here. So this person has a lot of clarity in their mind. It would be someone whom, when you go for, to get an advice, they would be the person who could give you the best advice because they're looking at situation from all angles. They're looking at situation from all perspectives. From your perspective, someone else's perspective, the third person's perspective, that's how they kind of look at things, right? So they'll be someone who would be able to give you the most honest and most, I would say the best advice here actually, right? That's how the person is. With the Eight of Swords, though, I must say that they struggle to trust people. They really struggle to, tell someone else what their problems is in life, what their problems are in life, what they're going through, what they're struggling with. They struggle with that. It's not a major thing, but as much as people can trust them with their life, they find it difficult to trust someone else. Possibly, someone had broken their trust in the past, or they've had those type of experiences. So they are not very good with that. I'm sensing as well for a lot of you, your future spouse will be someone very or more spiritually inclined. Okay, I'm not saying here that they would be into tarot. I'm not saying all that, but there would be someone who believes that, karma is something very important in life. What we sow, we will reap. That type of attitude out there. Yes, some of them could be deeply into meditation or spirituality, no doubt about it, because I'm seeing here the third eye as well being activated quite strongly. And there is this, there is a color of spirituality over here. So that's why they will not be someone here who are out there impressing someone else. They are very happy. They'll be very happy in their own world. They'll be very happy in their world with you, pile 2. They do not desire to be well known. They do not desire to impress other people. So they would not do things to impress someone else. They would do things for your happiness and for, their peace of mind. That's the type of person your future spouse would be. But I want to pick up one more card to kind of show about your relationship. My angel, please guide and tell me about pile 2's relationship with them, please. Oh, wow. Oh, we have another sword card. Now, this is the King of Swords, right? We had a knight, now it's a king. So definitely here, this person would be someone very well spoken, and you would love talking to this person, chatting to them. You could be having hours long of conversation with each other. There'll be so much that the two of you would do together, pile 2. Like I said, you both would be like a team. And it's like also staying with your best friend. You'll have a lot of fun together. You'll be able to discuss about life, communicate with each other. And because you will be from the same soul family, your values as well are going to be very, very similar, right? So you would just, something exciting would happen in your life, your future spouse would be the first person you would want to call and tell them and discuss with them, right? So that's the type of person they are. They are very intelligent. They know what to speak. They know how to speak. Again, with the sword here, they would be someone, though, who would stand up for the truth. That is one thing here that, is really, really standing out. They do not like discrimination. They would not like someone being manipulated. They cannot see injustice. They would find it very tough to be able to see injustice or support them. So I'll not be surprised if one of their careers would be something where this, they are standing up. It could be also, a social service type of thing. So whether it is standing up for the support of human beings or animals, regardless, but they are here to always support and be there for someone that needs their assistance. So it's a very, very strong individual over here. All right, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, you'd like to learn tarot cards, all the details are mentioned in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.